Hey everybody, it's Amanda from Bunny Budgets 1027. Today we're going to be working on my budget. I am going to zoom you in. I just wanted to show everything real quick. And the first thing we're going to look at is going to be, my budget planner. We're going to switch over to March. All right, I'm going to zoom you in, so hopefully this won't make you too sick. All right. On my budget planner, as you can see, I've got my paydays denoted by the little dollar bill signs. And what we're seeing coming out, the 15th is when I'm supposed to get paid, is the Chase, my automatic savings, sorry about the wiggle, my Hulu, my Cricket, and then I have my storage unit coming out on the 28th, but we're going to discuss that again soon, and then I get paid again on the 29th. So that is that, and it's all written out. I think I've got it. I bought a weekly planner so that I could do this on weekly scale too. And yep, I've still got to put 2 more things in there, but we're gonna leave that there. I think I've got it all written out. Yeah, Hulu coming out next week. That's the only one for the 18th through the 24th. Okay, so I got all that filled out. Now we are going to look at my budget sheet. And I've got everything filled in on here. There we go. As you can see, I've got my pay here. I do get paid more usually than $11.50, but we're gonna stick with that because I like rounding down. I've got Chase coming out of my credit union for $48, Hulu, and that's on the 15th. Hulu on the 18th coming out of my Wells Fargo account for $18. My Cricket coming out on the 25th for $10 of my credit union. And I'm going to take out cash for these 3, which is the storage at $80, the cell phone at $70, and Charter at $20. The 2 known savings challenge or savings things I'm going to be doing is the high yield savings at $35 and the Monday minis at $50. And then the part that we're going to look at are my expenses, and then my loan is coming out on that paycheck as well. Now for groceries, what I've been doing is $100 for 2 weeks, so that's $50 a week. For me, $35 a week, so that's going to be $70. Bunny food, they should only need $20. Gas, this time I'm going to need $20. Miscellaneous, I'm going to stick with $10. Eating out, I'm going to come back to that. Bulk, I don't need anything, but I'm going to continue adding to that because I will be needing something probably within a month or so, and I want to make sure I have a good amount to go to the BJ's. Household, I'm going to add 10, and I'm not going to do anything for birthdays or hobbies yet. If I have extra on my check, that may change. So we're going to start at the top, the $11.50. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to add up the bills total. 48 plus 18 plus 10 plus 80 plus 70 plus 20 equals 246. So the good news is, and why I said that we're going to come to the storage unit and talk about it, is because it's $165 a month. The thing is, there's not a ton that I needed to store. The biggest item was going to be my refrigerator. And I know it's kind of crazy. I could probably just sell the refrigerator, but it's one of the few things that I own that actually has like a decent amount of worth or value, and I'm kind of reluctant to let it go. So I did speak with the apartment yesterday, and they did say that they've had tenants ask before if they could bring in their refrigerator. So I may not need this storage unit any further. So it's not due till the 28th. I'm supposed to be moving into the apartment on the 20th. So that'll give me time to take a look at the apartment, assess the size for the refrigerator, because it is a big refrigerator. And I don't know why I did that. So if that's the case, I may just take it with me, and the rest of the stuff that may have been going into storage can be just donated. So that's that. So $246 and 50 plus 35, and yes, I can do this in my head, but I'm just going to do it by calculator. It's 85. So then up here is 100 plus my regular 70 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 240. Let's see, 170, 90, 220, 30, 40. Okay. Eat out, I want to put it 20, but I'm going to subtract everything out from my pay and see what I've got left before I put anything in eat out. See, I don't like that. I'm not going to do that because it's going to shake y'all too much. Let us do this at 0, because I'm thinking I've got 85 saved up, and that leaves it at 166. I'll go back and re-erase this. I hate this. I'm sorry. I am working on seeing if I can get a better desk. They've got some used ones at work, and I am so trying to make sure if I can purchase one, because this desk is so wobbly, y'all. Okay, 166. All right, 1150 minus 166. That leaves a leftover of 984 minus 35 minus 50. That leaves a leftover of 899. And this will change because I'll have some going into my regular stuff. 899 minus 25, 874, because that does have to be paid, minus 240, 634. All right. And then if I do 20 and eat out, that'll be 614. All right. Sorry again, y'all. All right, so that'll leave me 614 and going into my challenges. And probably for buffer, I'm just going to do the even 600. So in cash total, I will need 650 from savings, 0 from storage, 70 for cell phone, and 20 for charter, because those will be due at the first of the month. And yes, I do get another paycheck, but this is only half of those. I did cut my cell phone bill a lot. It was only $141 and some change. So we're doing about 142, and then the 240 completely in cash and then the 25 in the loan. Yeah, because we're not doing the 35. That's going to be in prop. All right. 650 plus 70 plus 20 plus 240 plus 25. So I should get about an even $1,005 in cash. All right. And I just want to look back over this bunny food. I've made some changes to the Chewy orders so that I can go back to about $20 every 2 weeks for the bunnies. And I have lowered the bulk in the household. I bulked it up while I was saving for the rent. So that looks pretty good. Now, as I promised you, and this is not a final one. This is actually very unfinal. It's got a lot of changing that's got to be made. Let me see if it's in. Okay. So this, we're going to go ahead and just make it budget $1,200 for it. City is going to, or yeah, the utilities is going to be $200. This I can change to 40. My phone, let's just go ahead and do 142. Groceries, we're going to leave it 200. Pets, we are going to bring it to 40. Gas, I only need 20. Bulk, I only need 20 a month. That'll be $10 like I'm doing. Me, I brought down to $60 every 2 weeks. And that's when I move in. That should be fine. I probably will have leftover this time. So I'm not real worried about that. Household at 10 and miscellaneous, I'm bringing down to $5 every 2 weeks, which is fine. Savings has been brought down, or is at 70. That's my high yield savings account. Hulu is 18. Netflix is 16. That's still correct. Chase is still at 48. Cricket is still at 10. Prime is at 16. And this loan payment amount may change or be bigger or smaller depending on pay. So, and this is going to be for the month of April is what I'm looking at here. And I'm trying to add an extra L to April. Okay, anyway, I'll erase it later because I can't put the pressure on it while I'm talking to y'all on this thing. So, 1,200 plus 200 plus 40 plus 142 equals 1,582. So with those changes, it brings it to 1,582. That's not too bad off. This one, I only changed it by $10 here at the pet food, so that will be $420, and I made no changes there. So 1,150 times 2 equals the 2,300 I got up here. This expenses is going to change. Minus 1,582 minus 420 minus 228. That leaves me a leftover $70 if I get paid my bare minimum. And let's just add up the total of expenses, which is 1,582 plus 420 plus 228. 2,230. Okay. Now again, everything is always subject to change based on pay and things that like to suddenly come up. But Yes, it only leaves me, based off of bare minimum, with $70 left to like put into savings challenges and whatever, but it's better to be in the positive at 70 than in the negative trying to figure out where I'm going to come up with the money. So as long as I stick to this budget, I still should be able to save $70 a month at minimum, and that's still $840 a year. It should be more than that because, again, I do plan on working extra shifts, figuring out something to do for a side hustle and whatnot. But at least it's got me off to a start that if I'm doing my bare minimum hours, doing my bare minimum of everything, I will still be able to be covered. So awesome sauce. I do have to tell y'all, I had some really good things go on this weekend. I'm gonna put this in here and zoom y'all back out. Oops, I might have to probably cut that. Okay, so zoomed y'all back out. I got to go out to eat to lunch with a friend of mine. We went and got sushi at one of the local sushi restaurants. We had a wonderful time. She and I both quit drinking about the same time, you know, give or take a month or two. And not like on purpose. It was totally unplanned for both of us not like we planned it together. We both have been struggling some with the quitting and ants. Anyway, we both have been struggling some with the quitting, especially after the first year. Apparently, life has just blown up for a lot of people, and I've seen it here on the budgeting community as well. So, it was a really nice lunch. We got to talk. I got to show her some about the budgeting stuff that I was doing. She even joined my channel, so I hope she sees this. Hey, Michelle, if you do see this. It was a great lunch. Had dinner at my parents' Sunday night and got to speak with my son some. So hard to believe. He is such a fine young man. Him and his girlfriend were there, and she's a sweetheart. We were talking about stuff, about them looking at apartments themselves. It's just financially, it's hard in our area right now. The prices of renting or buying are outrageous. I did tell y'all I made some IOU slips. I haven't cut them out or laminated them yet, and yes, it is on just regular paper, but they're for my own personal use. I just thought they were cute, and plan on getting them cut out within the next few days. I just mean to get a lot done, and it doesn't always happen. But anyway, so that's my tentative budget. My paycheck should be posted tonight so I can see exactly how much it is and just make any small revisions to the amount saved. And Friday we should be able to do a cash stuffing in my wallet and for my bills. So, and then do challenges on Saturday. I'm kind of looking forward to it. My work week starts tonight, and I think I'm ready for it, and I don't know why I wouldn't be. So I will see y'all later, and I hope you have a wonderful day, week. Bye.